For some people, maybe, politics is a game. Fun to win. If you lose, so what? But for most of us, politics is no game. It's our jobs, our wages, our union, taxes, schools, a safe street at night, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the place we live. An honest break at the stores. So many things. No special favors for us, but no special favors for the other guy. Just a fair shake for everybody. For men and women who've got nothing but their wages, and maybe a few bucks saved up for a bad day, politics is living. When we win, living is better. When we lose, what happens? Take the elections of 1970. All the members of the House of Representatives, 35 senators, many governors, all kinds of other officials. If we lose, what happens? Will more people be out of jobs? Since January 1st, 1969, we've been losing 40,000 jobs a month. Will there be a recession? Our economy is already staggering. Cutbacks in purchasing, goods piling up, slowdown. How about prices? Now it already costs $13 to buy what $10 bought a few years ago. So much for the wage increase. Steak? Eat your heart out. And that new home we planned, forget it. Interest rates, the highest in a century. 8, 9, 10%. And they're doing you a favor. Even builders can't get the money. And that's more jobs lost all down the line. And our unions? The answer is already on the record. Labor law reform, they call it. Their reform is our ruin. Remember, there's no longer a friend in the White House. The Supreme Court is turning its face the other way. Look at the record. Since January 20th, 1969, we've been going backward. Real tax reform, closing loopholes, take it easy. A real war on poverty? Lower your voice. An honest attack on crime in the streets? Let's put up a show. Let's say we have a plan. Better schools? Can't afford it. Improved social welfare programs? More jobs? School desegregation? Rebuild the cities? Not now. Maybe later. Maybe never. And in federal agencies, the gears are shifting into low or reverse. These agencies, which oversee the qualification and safety of the food we eat or the medicines we buy, which guide our schools, safeguard our natural resources, ensure the fairness of radio and television, solve our transportation problems, enforce the antitrust and civil rights laws, and protect the rights of unions to organize and bargain, being filled with men who don't like these laws, who fought the agencies they now control. When the White House changed hands on January 20th, 1969, there was more than just a change in tenets. There was a change in philosophy, attitude, momentum. in a drive that in the 8 previous years produced a record of domestic progress without parallel in history. The presidency, the Supreme Court, the agencies of government, gone. What's left? Congress and our unions, both of them under attack. In 1970, 20 Senate seats occupied by stand-up guys, people unafraid of the future, people who want our country to move ahead, people who batted over 900 on Cope's scorecard. They're up for re-election. And in the House, the story's the same. Just 2 years ago, many of the heavy hitters for the people just barely made it. A few votes the other way in 1970 could send them to the showers. A few union members and their wives who don't register and can't vote will send them to the showers. The Senate and the House, our last line of defense. Without a Congress to hold back the tide, without friends to raise their voices and cast their votes, unions become the target. Outlaw coordinated bargaining, so companies like General Electric can pick off unions one by one. Antitrust laws for unions. Make them a conspiracy, as in the old days, with fines or jail for strikers. Abolish the NLRB. Let Senator Eastland and his friends name a kangaroo labor court. Pass a national open shop law for all 50 states, not just 19. And just to nail it down, drive unions out of all political activity. Registration, get out the vote, help for candidates, legislation, federal, state, local. They want to make sure there'll never be another Franklin D. Roosevelt or Harry Truman or John F. Kennedy or Lyndon B. Johnson. They want to undo in one cruel stroke the work of a generation. So now it's 2 outs and 2 strikes and bottom of the 9th. First out, the White House. The second out, the Supreme Court. This year, we come to bat for Congress. They'll be throwing curves and sliders, and yes, spitters and beanballs. Will we strike out? We can't. This isn't a game. It's a cause. The cause to which hundreds of thousands of union men and women have given everything they had and more. The cause that binds us all together. The cause of human progress. We know how to win. We know how to get people registered, how to find and help good candidates, how to organize for Election Day, and how to make sure that on Election Day, people vote. We are going to win, because when we fight for people, we've got to win. We are going to win because we are not going to quit. Not today, not tomorrow, not while we breathe.